Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear grandma. Over there telling me not to put her on camera because her hair ain't done. Happy birthday to you. I'm showing the food, baby. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy. Look, Grandma ready to eat. Grandma ready to eat. I don't take your hands off the food. Happy birthday.
She was taking pictures to see what.
Yeah. Y'all, we just went and got Granny some Olive Garden, which we ended up getting for free. I said ain't God good though. But look at this cake though.
There you go.
Yes.
All right. Oh.
So yeah, they didn't get olives in theirs. But, yeah, we got the little, bootleg candle.
But we did get the garden.
We in the process. That's why we did get the garden. We in the process of moving. So listen, we working with what we got for now. But I ain't y'all. We out. Girl, some type of chicken still in there.
Fish in the mornings, actually fish.
No, I'm
This is
disappointed.
so good, bro.
I thought it said chicken.
Trust me, it's good. I know we do.
Oh, thank you, Molly.
And listen to this. This the blessing. That's Marley's card, right?
Uh-huh.
She told me what to write. I asked her, I said, what you want to say nice about great grandma? So she literally said that about you.
Oh my gracious.
And I was writing, I said, Mama, I said, this is so crazy that I'm sitting here writing what my dog wants me to do.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what she thinks of you.
Thanks, Nita, for my car. My car was beautiful.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And don't worry about no gift.
Okay, please. You gonna be getting gifts all year long anyway.
You know what? Mama always say, give me my cards. Don't miss out on my cards. She said, I love my cards.
That's right.
So, I mean, cards, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll do that first. I'll open up the card.
How much scent is released to smell thirsty and fresh for 50 days? They say
It's
everything
good.
tastes like chicken, but at Purdue, we believe
At least you sang happy birthday to her.
Dude, thank you for my car. But
You
do
welcome,
you realize 85 more years, I'll be 107?
And you still gonna be fat, and that's when you gonna look like you 85 when you 100 when you 170. When you 170, you gonna look like you 85. Watch.
I shared with a couple of customers Monday.
That's Marley's gift.
Is it Ma?
She thought you would like it.
Get that. Thanks, Molly. It's my
What does it say?
birthday month. Yeah.
No.
Yes. Because the whole month I usually be getting stuff.
Yeah, the whole year.
And yeah, and look, I started in February because I usually start around Anne's birthday.
You worth it though, bro. Know that.
Yes.
Too much.
Worth it. Yeah,
That all ends April the 4th.
we eating good,
Yeah.
okay? When you move
And they
in,
never
you
look-
can still make something special out of nothing, regardless of where you at in life. Always remember that. Work with your circumstances and your resources and turn something small into something bigger and even more beautiful. this is currently my life. Okay, we are packing up an entire apartment and moving. That's mommy. Working on my vlogging again. So yeah, welcome to my life. Y'all want to see real life stuff? This is my real life. Okay, this is my real life, baby. You see? Okay. Real life, babe. This is my real life. Closets full of boxes. Because I gave it to her. I told her not to tear it up. Something to keep her occupied. And then this stuff. This is my life, y'all. This is my room at the current moment. That's all of my clothes. Y'all need to see all that. Like, boy, I'm trying to tell you, that's my shoes. Monroe, get out the way, baby. My artwork, some of it. So, yes, y'all. Anybody that has a goal or a dream or something, do not give up. Okay, this is 11 rooms stuffed into a 2-bedroom. Okay, it's probably the best looking part of the house, and this used to be the worst looking part. And that is fresh laundry. We watched a car full of laundry yesterday. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So, yeah, I'm about to take a break because I really deserve one. Poor Marley Mars, she's so confused. She don't know what to do. You don't like the camera. And, yeah, that's the best space for you to go in there. So, alright, y'all. I'll update y'all tomorrow. So, I had to do a little intermission in the video because I realized when I was editing this vlog that there were certain pieces that were kind of left out. It just kind of go from clip to clip, so you have no clue what happened in between the clips. So here I is. 1, ignore the neighbors. I'm not closing my window. Didn't feel like getting up. I'm about to roll up and relax for the night. 2, this my life is not normal. Okay, let's start there. So basically, let's go ahead and get into it, right? So what happened was we go to the rent office. They say breach a lease. I'm like, all right, so we up out of here. We got a way out with that. So I go automatically into mover mode. Like, I went through this last time we had to move. So I'm like, I already know what to do. So I'm like, we're going to need U-Haul. We're going to need people to help us move. Boxes, tape, supplies, you know, things of this nature. So I also start looking for a place immediately too. Now, all these places, we got 30 days. Of all these places, since the last time we have moved, rent has definitely changed. The pandemic, inflation, all that. So shit has gone the fuck up, okay? Shit has gone the fuck up. Like when me and my ex-fiance was engaged, when I was looking for us a crib, a townhouse was $600, okay? Shit has gone the fuck up, okay? It's $400 just for 1 bedroom these days. Like, the fuck? So, I'm trying to inform them of this because I've been looking for a crib anyway. I've been trying to put money to the side and whatnot. But, you know, shit keep happening. But that's life. Gotta do what I gotta do. No complaints. And so, I already knew how it was gonna go. I knew how long it was gonna take. I knew how the process was gonna go. Just because I ain't had my own crib yet, I knew how the process was gonna go. They living in La La Land for whatever reason. I don't know. But I ended up basically handling most of the business. And even during the time when we were packing, my grandma got sick. She caught a 102 fever, and I had to nurse my grandmother back to health because I was not sending her to nobody's hospital. All right? Not during this day and age. No. So that was something I knew I could handle. So I had to nurse Granny back to help take care of Marley, trying to work, trying to do school, pack up the house and tell them what to do, trying to look for a place, trying to fill out forms, trying to do this, tell them cut that off, do this, do that, you know. Over fucking whelmed. Plus, I'm still living in the same toxic ass neighborhood. People still fucking with the car. This bitch still living next door, and I can't touch this bitch. Like, it was just so much going on, right? At this point, it was like a week and a half out before we had to move. And they started to take it serious. I'm like, bro, y'all legit wasted my time. Cause I could have tried to find me and my child a little rinky-dink little 1-bedroom. Frustrated is not the word. Okay, it's not the fucking word. It's not for this situation. Okay. So I'm like, you know what? You did this shit to yourself when you was 18. You decided to be dumb. And like, you can't blame nobody but yourself at this point, right? So they decide they want to take it serious now. So now they want to look for places heavy. Why? I'm trying to catch up on my schoolwork, and I'm trying to make sure I get all my products made before we move. 'Cause I don't know the next time I'm going to have access to, appliances and this, that, and the third. So I don't know what's going to happen at this point. I didn't email my professors. I'm like, yo, I'm about to be living in a storage unit at this point because this is like, I'm fucked. Like, basically, I'm fucked because I put my trust in man instead of putting my trust in God. And during this point in time, I definitely got closer to God. We'll talk about that as well. So they decide they want to take it serious, and they want to pull me away from school, away from work, away from packing my room up, because I've been packing y'all house up. I ain't even been packing my shit up. Okay? Self-sacrificing. This is what I be talking about. And I got frustrated. I'm not helping y'all look for nothing else. Because every time we go look for something, no, I don't like this. I don't like the neighborhood. I don't like that lawn. I don't like that. I don't like this. Oh, no, that's too high. No, I want 3-bedroom. Okay, well, you only got 2-bedroom money. You don't got 3-bedroom money. So figure that shit the fuck out. God damn, that shit was really pissing me off, y'all. So, like I said, I got frustrated. I got tired of looking for houses. I'm like, yo, I'm just packing at this point. Fuck it. I'm fucked on everything else. I'm just packing at this point. So, y'all did end up seeing the clip where we went and we finally found a house we all could agree on. Loved the house. The house was perfect. It was a little higher than what they wanted to pay, but the house was perfect. Only thing we had to do was add a fence. And I'm like, I can get that done. That's fine. That's nothing. They waited too long to put in the application. Wanted to move in too quickly for them people liking, I'm sure. And on top of that, the neighbors lied. So that don't look good on your rental history. So yeah, we did not get that crib that y'all saw the clips of. I don't know how much of it I showed y'all, but I know it's going to be a little bit of the clip in there. Didn't get it. Nope. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? We're legit a week out for moving. I'm about to start calling people. I called somebody at the beginning of the month. He was supposed to get back to me about, because he used to own a moving company, and he was supposed to get back to me about other movers or somebody else, because he couldn't do it because he got shot. So I understand. You're like, your shit fucked up. You can't do nothing. He never got back to me. So I'm calling him. He didn't get back to me at that point in time either. So I start calling other people like, yo, I need help. Could nobody come through? I'm like, great. Legit the day before we have to move, y'all. I'm like, fuck it. I got on Google. I found a moving company and I found a storage company within like an hour. Booked both of them within like an hour. They both were like, yeah, when are you trying to move? They thinking sometime way out. Nah, tomorrow. Tomorrow? Listen, I'm in a bind. Look here. And just so happened, everything worked out. Got them both booked. They're like the company, like the person who's locally there, they'll be contacting you tomorrow. I bet. Cool. So still packing the day of, plus my mama has to go to work, plus grandma's sick, so grandma stopped packing shit, so everything fell on me. Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. We're still packing boxes the day of. The movers hit me up early that AM. I told them what it was. Listen, we got a 2-bedroom apartment with 11 rooms worth of shit to move, basically, sir. Hike the price up and cut the time down. What else can we fucking do other than pay the shit? We need help. We got a lot of heavy ass furniture we can now fucking move. Boxes, yeah, we could get the boxes done. But that heavy ass furniture that my grandma got, that good old shit too, that they don't make no more, oh hell nah. Ain't nobody about to put their back out and break their spine for that shit. Fuck no. So the mover dude, he told me, listen, I'll give you 2 hours. I told him what my budget was. He doubled that shit plus a half. And yeah, got fucked. Paid damn near $1,000 for them to move 7 pieces of furniture. Y'all didn't even move no boxes. Y'all moved 7 pieces of furniture, bro. That shit was crazy. Yeah. So, but before the movers got there, they were going to get there after I had to pick my mama up. So I went and picked my mama up, and we went past the storage place. The storage place was the fuck closed. How I'm supposed to pick up my key if y'all are the fuck closed? And I should have known because it was the cheapest one round. And I should have known it was some rinky-dink ghetto-ass shit. I should have known, right? So I ended up having to go to public storage around the corner. And yeah, ended up paying triple what we were going to pay at the other one. At least we got the unit. Okay, that's how I'm looking at it at this point. Bet. So we got the unit. And we got the movers in place. Everything's not exactly how we needed it to be, but goddamn it, we got it done, okay? Okay, she, me, her, it got it done. The movers come, and they like, what the fuck? They were like, what did y'all want us to move? I was like, just move the heavy furniture, boo. Everything else, don't worry about it. We moving these boxes out your way now. Like, when I say that place was a hot fucking mess. But they got majority of the furniture out, everything. But they got everything out, but my grandma had a carry-o. She had a recliner, my mom's chest, and I want to say it was one more thing they didn't get out. But I had to throw them a little extra money to take my grandma deep freezer down. That thing that looked like a refrigerator beside the sink in the kitchen, yeah, that's a deep freezer. That's not a refrigerator. That's an old school deep freezer, and that shit is heavy as fuck, but it was worth throwing them a little extra money on the side. Can y'all take that down for me? I know the time limit is up, but they did. They were mad cool people. Shout out to Dre, shout out to Daniel, and shout out to Deshaun, man. Y'all mad cool people. I appreciate y'all. For sure. Y'all boss hyped that price up. He won't right. But god damn it, they got the job done for the kid, and they came through, and Granny was like, oh no, my freezer. Tell them come back, get my freezer. I'm like, Grandma, I don't know what I can do, but I can try. I'm like, can I get a hood favor? And they came through, so they was dope as fuck. So day one wasn't really all that bad far as with the movers. And poor Daniel, he done busted his ass trying to move that heavy ass freezer. Cause that shit was leaking. And he slipped and busted his ass, but he did not let that freezer go. Professional. Do you hear me? Professional. I was like, my nigga. I held his back up the whole way down them steps the rest of the way. I was like, I ain't about to let you fall, goddamn it. I appreciate you doing it. I ain't about to let you fall, boo. So, they was mad cool. We come back. They get the stuff in storage and shit. We come back. Putting shit in the car and shit. And this punk ass bitch walked past me. Bitch, you better be lucky you had your fucking daughter. Okay? You better be lucky you had your fucking daughter. Okay? Real fucking talk. How dare you lie on me? Assault me. Assault my mother and act like you go the fuck hard, bitch. I hope you real fucking proud of the fucking lineage your scumbag ass comes from. Anyways, bitch walk past going like this. Your hair come down to here, boo. Okay. Don't do me. Don't do me, girl. And you still ugly. I said ugly ass bitch. She walked past me like this. I said ugly ass bitch. And she ain't say nothing but walked her ass in the goddamn house with her daughter. I said, this shit don't make no goddamn sense. I end up fucking snapping, bro. I was pissed. Lord knows what I wanted to do. But we're not going to discuss that for legal purposes. So, yeah. So, I ended up sleeping. Staying the night at my crib. Because I'm like, I'm not leaving none of my shit here. And half my shit still here. You got me fucked up. My inventory, no, fuck that. Fuck that. So, I ended up staying there tonight. So, day 2 of moving. Right? So, this time, clearly we can't afford to move us. They tried to wipe motherfuckers out. So, now we got my punk ass uncle and my mama bitch ass co-worker and his bitch ass friend helping us move. Somewhere down the lane, my uncle, he came in with an attitude, all honesty. When he came in, I said hi to him. Motherfucker, I let him want to say hi to me. I said hi to him again. He let him want to say hi to me. Only reason why he said hi to me is because my grandma said, Nina said hi to you. Oh, I didn't hear her. I'm like, sure you didn't. And walked off. I'm like, okay, I already see where we going with this shit. I'm too grown for this shit. I ain't no little kid no more. I can clap back when I get ready to. But I'm like, let's just get the fucking job done. And let's not act up in front of Granny. Nigga kept pushing my buttons. So I had to let him know I'm the one that's been taking care of your mama while your trifling ass been getting taken care of by your wife. Like that. Who the fuck want to be around that shit? And sitting there keep saying shit up under your breath. I got $300 worth of paintings that I have bought. He mad cause we keep moving my paintings. They my paintings. Y'all move them paintings a lot. I said, and we gonna move them as many times as we want to, cause they worth it. Your broke ass can't afford it, nigga. The hell? The fuck is wrong? See, this is why I don't claim my family. This is why I don't claim my family. And this is the beautiful thing about YouTube. I get to tell my truth. My children can come back and see what the fuck they mama had to go through. And know what the fucking real was. The black sheep ain't the fucking word. Okay? We is blacker than black sheep over this way. Yeah, you motherfuckers can't stand my ass and I can't stand their asses either. You ain't gonna stop me from telling my truth no more. That's why I got so much trauma in the first place. My family wanted me to be quiet and not tell the truth about their ugly ass secrets. Fuck that. You stand in your truth too. That's why you watching this shit. So, basically me and my uncle kept going back and forth. Cause he wanted to keep doing and saying little shit. So him, my mama co-worker, and his little bitch ass friend keep going to the stores together. And my uncle used to work for my mama because he needed a little bit of money because his wife got tired of taking care of him, so he needed a job. So he worked part-time. And my mama stole for a little bit, so he know the co-worker. So apparently they was talking about me while they was at the storage unit. Bitch nigga shit. Okay, but that's what I expect from him. He's a bitch ass nigga. Always has been. Never stood on his own. The nerve of you to come up in my grandma house being disrespectful, my nigga. So you mad them paintings cost more than what the fuck you got in your bank account. Fuck out of here. Maybe you mad because your niece got more in her bank account than you do. My couch out is when I realized, oh, all these niggas got an issue with me. Because my mama called me and she was like, tell her co-worker's friend to move his car out the parking lot. And I asked him what his name was, and that nigga rolling his eyes and saying his name with an attitude. And this, that, and the third. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, my mama is on the phone and she told me to tell you move your car. I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck is this nigga problem? But I don't got time to be going back and forth with bitch ass grown ass people. Okay? Like, this really ain't the day. And I'm like, okay. And that's when I started realizing, yeah, that's just a fucking problem. So they taking down my grandma's dresser and they're like, we're gonna come get your couch next. Okay, bet. So I'm moving my inventory out of my room. And my uncle come in, you ain't gotta do all that, you ain't gotta do all that, you ain't gotta move it. Why the fuck I don't? Because I know your bitch ass can't pay for none of this. So I'm moving my inventory and stuff. I told you ain't gotta move that. I'm just gonna swing it out. Okay. But you forgetting me and my mama the one who put this couch in here. So I already know you're gonna have a time and you're gonna need to swing it a certain way to get it out. But he wanna take it out a certain way and be a fucking asshole. So he started moving the couch and blocked me from coming back in my own room that I pay rent for, but okay, to move my stuff. All I know is I'm sitting there watching them and I'm like, look at these dumbasses, because I already know which way they need to do it to move it out. So I'm sitting there watching them like, look at these dumbasses, and they looking at me, and my mama co-worker sitting there smiling at me, and I'm like, why is this ugly nigga smiling at me for? Because he really gets on my nerves, and he is such a bitch. Like, he is such a bitch. So I'm sitting there looking at them and I'm shaking my head. I'm like, anyway, grandma. Cause I was looking at them for like a good 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I was. So all I know is they finally get the couch out because they trying to take the door off. What you gotta take the door off for? We didn't have to take the door off, so why do 3 men have to take the door off to get 1 couch out? And 2 females didn't have to take the door off to get 1 couch in. Make it make sense, swear. They sitting there struggling like some weak ass niggas trying to get it moved. Finally get it out. Fuck the door all up to get it out. They got it out. I'm like, okay. Go up front. I hear my mama co-worker say, don't just stand there and look, help. Why would I help you for when I'm the one who packed up most of these boxes and moved them, stacked them up to the ceiling? Like, you got me fucked up. I touched every box in this damn apartment. Why the fuck would I help when I was helping? I'm the one telling my mama to tell y'all what to do. Newsflash, I'm the big boss calling the shots, baby. Not my mama or grandma. It was me the whole time. So now, I instantly don't like that nigga, and I can't wait to run into him again. So I heard my uncle talking shit, and I heard my mama coworker talking shit. Now we got problems. But this ain't the time to address it. So they go to the storage, and I go in my room to take a break. Because my grandma like, we're going to take a break. I'm like, okay. Because they been going long enough for me to smoke a blunt and eat my Chick-fil-A. I think I already ate my Chick-fil-A. But they were going to be going long enough for me to smoke a blunt. I go in my room to take a break to charge my phone and smoke a blunt. Some said, look at your stuff. I go look at my stuff. And one of my inventory boxes, first off, he threw my Playboy duffel bag. I got a white Playboy duffel bag, and it's colorful, and it says Playboy all over it, and it has the bunny up there. He tossed that shit. I could tell he tossed it. So then my mortar and pestle fall on top of my inventory box with brand new inventory in it I legit just made. That man damaged $104 worth of inventory. Damn right I itemized that shit, counted it up, and sent a fucking invoice. We'll get there. So I'm pissed. I showed it to my grandma. I sent a picture to my mama. And they was like, this was their last run. They won't coming back to help us. Okay, that's fine. Don't come back, bitch. Okay, don't come back. Please don't. I'm glad it was. Because if you would have came back, oh, that shit would have been ugly. That shit would have been ugly. So, my mama wait until after they leave the storage unit instead of addressing him at the storage unit. She said she called him and he hung up on her. You a good one to take that when you just go pick his carless ass up every Sunday so he wouldn't have to pay all that money for a cab. Amazing how people forget the shit you used to do for them. We talking about the same man who had his wife's car to take his mother to a doctor appointment, his 70-year-old mother. And when his wife got off work, called, asked, where are you with my car? And said, I'm at the doctor's with mom. Remember, I told you I had to take her to the doctor appointment. And you got your bitch ass up and left because she told you to. And your 70-year-old mother had to catch the bus home from one city to another. We talking about an hour bus ride. You left your 70-year-old mother to go catch the bus. Hour bus ride, yeah. And you want to be respected. You ain't even take care of your kids. And neither one of your kids is doing well. And you want to be respected? Fuck out of here. Anyway. So yeah, that was day 2. Yeah, I was irritated at that point. That was day 2. So by this point in time, my mom had a U-Haul van, and that's where they was packing the stuff up in and taking the furniture and stuff into the storage unit. So she extended it for 24 hours, and she had to drive it back, and it was her first time driving it, so she was scared of driving it, so she wanted me to drive it. So we packed the van up to go to the hotel. But we had nowhere else to go at this point. So by the time we get to the hotel, it's like 9 o'clock. It's probably 9 o'clock, close to 10. One of the most raggediest hotels I've stayed at in my life. I got out the van, smoked a cigarette, because we still had stuff there that we needed to move, but we said we'll come back and move it after we get the stuff in the hotel, get the hotel booked, this, that, and the third. Hopped out the van and smoked a cigarette. I see a dude leaning up against the wall, smoking a cigarette on his phone and shit. Not paying him no mind. I'm walking back and forth, pacing. I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm pissed I'm in this predicament. I'm blaming myself. I'm blaming my mama. I'm blaming my grandma. I'm blaming God. I'm blaming the bitch. I'm blaming everybody. I'm just mad, okay? I'm human. So I'm trying to come to grips with, this is your reality right now. Just deal with it. And they get the room booked. And my mama told me where to park so we could unload the van. The van is jam-packed with shit. I don't know if you ever had a U-Haul van before, but they're pretty big. That shit was jam-packed with boxes and supplies and shit. And most of it's my stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Most of it was my stuff. The car is jam-packed with shit too. Marley had to ride with me in the U-Haul in the front seat. She did not like that shit. I didn't like that shit at first because it's dark and I'm on the interstate driving a U-Haul. Like, I'm like, bro, this is so stressful. So Marley and my grandma were already in the room. My mama and grandma's room. I had my own room. As y'all gonna see. My mama and grandma's room. Lock didn't work and they didn't have an alarm. Never been to a hotel room where the floors are dirty. Okay. The tub is dirty. There is no little hanger for the hand towel. Like, y'all, it was just a hot mess. And I used to be a housekeeper. I was running down violations in both rooms. My room didn't have a mirror. My room didn't have a TV. My room didn't have AC and heat. Like, it was a hot mess. It was bugs in my room at first. Like, it was a dead bug, but still. I'm like, yo. So we get some stuff moved in. And I come back down, look at the van again. And I'm like, good God, we're going to be doing this all night. We're not going to be done till like 2 o'clock in the morning unloading this van because there's so much shit in here. And we got to go all the way up to the 3rd floor and come all the way back down. I was getting stressed. Anxiety started kicking in. When we come back down the 3rd time, I ain't even gonna lie, I just broke out crying. And it was loud, and I wasn't shameful, because I was the fuck over it, and I was ready to die. At that point, I was the fuck over it, yo. I'm in the back of the van, my back is hurting, because y'all know I'm in chronic pain, everything's hurting, but I'm like, I gotta get this done, so I'm crying and moving boxes. And the person that y'all gonna see, that I call Angel, he came up to the U-Haul van, cigarette hanging, well, actually he said it was a blunt, hanging out his mouth, and he was like, y'all need some help? Cause I legit just said a prayer to God, please send some help. And there he was. Now, it took us a couple hours, but he definitely helped us out. He went and got a laundry basket. We was using the little dolly that we had. And I was carrying shit, and we was getting it done. My mama had the dolly, he had the laundry basket, and I was carrying shit. And we was getting that shit done. We was so fucking tired. My mom was like, yo, we're gonna have to give him something. So I was like, yeah. So, like, we threw him a dub or whatever. And we were so tired. We was like, we just gonna take a nap, and we're gonna wake up in a couple hours, and we go back to the apartment and load up the van one more time, and we're done. Because we had to go back to get my grandma's carry-out. She was not playing about that. And we had to go get some dishes and with some other boxes and stuff we had to go get. That apartment was a hot mess when we left out. I'm not gonna lie, it was. So he said he would go and help us, but he had to go to work. Yeah. So we end up leaving 6 o'clock in the morning. He did come with us. I told him it'd be a few hours. It took longer than a few hours. A few hours was like 6 hours. And my mama bitch ass coworker came to help. And he was getting on my nerves because he tried to insult Angel and me. And he was on the phone with his bitch ass friend that came to help. And he was like, yeah, Nina brought a little bit of help. Excuse me, Nina brought a lot of help. Because that man helped us unload that entire van and take all that shit up 3 flights. And he didn't have to. So we threw him a little bit more money for him helping us out. And I just realized I had to try my best to ignore my mama's coworker. And he broke my grandma's glass in her carry-out, which we do want the money for what my mama talking about. I tried to give him my weights. And, no, nigga, give them here. I was giving them away, but I'm not going to give them to your bitch ass. And I told him, no, give me my weights back. I damn sure did. Y'all, it was just a hot mess, but we got to the storage unit. Angel ended up, because he had 2 phones and he had rubber bands around them to make sure he kept his phone together. He ended up losing his fucking phones. He ended up being 6 hours late for work, and he got fired, and I felt so bad. I'm like, I'm cooking on Sunday. I will definitely make sure I can throw you a plate. Like, for sure. I felt so bad, but he was like, oh, I've been fired a whole bunch of times. They'll hire me back. You won't worry about it. But he was mad cool or whatever. And y'all gonna see some clips of him too. Let's get back into the vlog.